All right, here's my take on it, y'all. A lot of y'all past 40 starts to panic if you haven't reached a certain level of your personal success, relationships, or whatever. You feel as if not only are you getting older, your chances of really doing something with your life is getting slim because time is running out. Well, let me remind you that for millions of people, life and success, including relationships, didn't start till they were after 40. Here it is. Your success rate will be measured by your contribution to yourself. And if you look at the majority of successful people, they have one thing in common. They followed their passion, and their passion had no age limit. The only limits is what you allow. And with that said, good evening, beautiful people. What's up, Tim?
Hey, what's up, Chuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend so we can make our family grow. Brother,
Yes,
over the
sir.
weekend, I worked my ass off, man.
Did you?
I redid my bathroom. I took out the tub. Me and my brother, actually, we took out the tub.
Okay.
And we reinstalled the tub. Man shit.
Hey, that's why I couldn't get a hold of you.
That's why you couldn't get a hold of me. Man shit, y'all. Ladies, look, let me tell you something. If your man can't do nothing around the house, or if you just got a lazy good for nothing dude, man, you got to get rid of that. Real talk. Your man should be able to do something.
Hey, you know what, man? Speaking of man shit, you know, I wanna get on some people for getting on my man over social media, man.
Who?
My man, Lionel Ritchies. You know, Lionel is 71 years old.
Is he?
71. And he is now currently dating a young lady who is, I think she's 30.
Wow. Motherfucker got his groove back.
Man, he got
Stella got hers. How come motherfucker can't get his groove back?
I don't know. I think he might have got a pack of blue pills for Valentine's Day.
Man, if she kind of nice too.
You know what? And people, you know, remember we talked about on the show, we talked about the 30-year age gap.
Right.
Remember we did that show?
Right.
And some people was like, you know, no, that's too long. I mean, what do you think about 40 years?
Man, here it is. Wow, that's a long time. Man, people need to just mind their business, man. Now, here it is. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't like that double standard. Because if she was 70 and he was 30, a lot of people, you go, girl. But because he's 70 and she's 30, now he's a pervert or something like that.
Well, because they look at it in the case, you know, well, when he was 50,
right,
she was 10.
Man.
Now, that is perverted.
Lady,
but if he was
bring
dating
him up.
her then, but he wasn't dating her then. I mean, she's 30. She's a grown woman.
Lady brought him up when he was down. Truly.
Man, if that brother want to dance on the ceiling, let him dance.
Let him dance on the ceiling. You know?
Hello?
Let him have his ballerina girl. But let's get to this letter, man.
All night long.
All night. Dude, we could go on with this. Lionel got some hits, brother. He got some hits. You know what I mean? Hey, look. He truly
right.
likes her.
Easy like Monday morning.
Easy like Monday morning.
Let's do it.
Let's
get to the mailbox.
All right, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, family. Quick story. About 2 months ago, I was debating on whether I should break up with my then boring and unromantic boyfriend. I confided in my then close friend to help me make my decision. She said, if you're not happy, let him go. I thought about her advice, and a week later, I broke up with him. Fast forward 2 weeks later, my sister and I run into my then friend in the local mall, and she seemed really nervous. I asked if she was okay, and she said she was just tired and was trying to get home to her kids. At that moment, I heard a voice say, babe, what do you think about this shirt? Yep, it was my ex. My first thought was to beat her ass. But my sister immediately took me out the mall. Guys, should I let this go? Because I still want to beat her ass. Brianna.
Hey, look, let it go. I'm going to tell you why. Here's my thing, man. When you are in a relationship, right, and you have something that's even remotely happy, even some people, man, who you think is rooting for you is not, all right? Mm-hmm. And it's obvious that wasn't her best friend. That wasn't her friend. That was called an acquaintance.
Right.
All right, that happens all the time. You know why? Happened to me. Had a lady, The lady that the individual, I wouldn't call her a lady now because she's crazy. She was always listening to her friend about me. Her friend ragged on me the whole time. And her friend finally got in her head and me and her broke up. Do you know her friend saw me a month later and was at me, brother? She was at me hard.
And so how long was y'all together?
Me and the individual?
The new girl.
I didn't. I ain't want that. Hey man, I don't even respect her to this day.
Right.
I don't want that, man. I don't want that. No.
But you know what the problem is, though, Chuck, is that I think in most cases, I can't say all, but women, they talk too much about their relationship.
Man, some people talk too much.
I mean, because most of the time, you know, it probably some guys too, but as far as
a lot of these dudes, they act like bitches.
But see, the thing is, the dudes that I know, the dudes in our circle,
that
we roll with,
they're men.
It's like we don't talk about what's going on in our relationship, though, in the bedroom, and how good she is. But women will talk about how big you are, how you can go all night, and the romantic things you do for her, and all this, and she'll tell her partners that.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do, especially if her partner got a little fella at home.
Yeah,
she got a little dude at home, and she telling her, "Hey, you know my boyfriend, he's da 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 da," and they sharing these intimate secrets with each other.
Right. And now when he walk in the room, she looking at him like,
partner looking at,
Hi, Frank. How you doing, Frank?
Yep. Oh boy, I feel like eating some hot dogs right now. Y'all got any hot dogs in the freezer? Hey, look, you got to be careful, man, who you share your intimate secrets with. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody, I think so, everybody has probably one person that they trust, that they kind of convey. But then, even then, there's limits. All right? You don't go and just tell people your bedroom stories. You don't tell everybody that. Right. And I know some people, they are tight friends, and they don't share those type of stories with each other. They don't, man. Right. You got to be careful who you share your stuff with.
But I mean, you used to could go to Big Mama and talk to her, but I mean, shoot, Big Mama, 32 years old. She can't, she don't know as much as you.
Yeah, know. Big Mama young now. Big Mama young. Big Mama shoot dice. Yeah, Big Mama is young. Hey, but should you beat her ass? No. Cut her off?
Don't do that.
You don't want to be, you got bigger fish to fry.
Well, it's a good thing that her sister was there with her.
Yeah.
And was able to get her up out of there, because if she would have been by herself, it probably would have been a big problem.
But here it is. He wasn't shitting either.
Nah.
He wasn't about shitting either.
Nah.
So why would you get yourself in shit for two people who ain't about shit?
Right. So family, help us get out of this. And
this shit.
Let us know what you guys think
about this shit.
Hey Chuck, check this out.
Yes.
I got a quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever, in your time of having relationships, and you've ended a few relationships, right?
Yeah. I've ended some. I've had some endings.
How do you feel about breakup sex?
The most dumbest shit that a person could do. Breakup sex? What the hell is that, man?
So is it like an oxymoron? Those words don't go together?
They don't go together, dude. Breakup sex, that means we're going to do it again. So, anyway, I'm gonna just give it to her.
Right. For the last time. And
she's going to give it to me.
One final time. Game 7.
Game 9. Hell no, that don't work. Breakup sex. What the? Y'all going to still be banging? Damn, there's so many different words for the acts of sex. That's just, you got banging, you got fucking, you got intercourse, you got.
What about your favorite word, the session?
I like that though. You introduced me to that word, bro. The session. That letter that he wrote, that he read last time about the session. Right. But here it is, man. Breakup sex. That means you ain't breaking up.
You don't think so?
No, man.
So you've never.
I did that dumb shit once.
And how did it turn out?
It didn't turn out good because it kept going and she kept getting on my nerves. I kept getting on her nerves, and then we ended up hating each other. Look, check it out. There is a reason why you break up, right? There's a reason why a person is an ex. There's a reason why. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, man, people, they break up and then they realize, hey, you know what? Maybe I was too hasty. But it takes two people to do that. Maybe I was too hasty. Maybe I looked at things wrong. I'm correcting myself. Or maybe I could find out what I did to contribute to the breakup. See, those type of breakups, sometimes you can get back together.
Right.
And it works. But normally, a breakup is a breakup.
Right. But it's like sometimes, you break up, you go over there to break up with her, and she come out and she got these little shorts on.
Man, and
you like, it's over.
I've had,
maybe
I've had that
it's
happen.
over in an hour.
I slipped up and did that one time, but other times, no, we're done. We're done because you done something stupid that done turned me off from wanting to have sex with you anyway.
Right.
I don't want to do that. Break up sex. It's stupid.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
What do y'all think about that? Do you think that's really, really smart? Hey, you know what? Look, I don't think we're going to make it. Let's just get down one more time. Let's just one more time, baby.
I mean, she might be like, I ain't made the bed up yet. And,
no, man.
Maybe we could, Lil Rollo just went to school.
Hey, you know what? Lil Rollo gonna rob a bank. Look, we need to know what you think about this.
Please. Hey, Chuck, man. On this Monday, I got a pet peeve for you today. I know we've seemed like, over the last couple of shows, we've revisited a couple things, right?
Right.
So, you remember we did the show about the guest bathrooms? That I was really upset about.
I remember that. You was mad.
I was mad.
You was mad. Funky ass bathroom.
Yeah, keep your bathroom together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I didn't bring up was public restrooms. I got a problem with bathrooms. The bathroom got to be clean, for me to go in there and, do my thing. But the thing is, people who use public restrooms and just treat it like trash. Like they outside in the garbage. I mean, you go in there to use the bathroom and it's shit in the toilet. No toilet paper in the toilet though, and it ain't been flushed. So somebody out there walking around ain't even wiped their butt.
Man, I've seen some really horrible things in public restrooms.
And it's nasty,
and
man.
I've seen dudes, man, come out the stalls, man, and go straight out the bathroom without washing their hands.
I have seen people come in, wash their hands, use the bathroom, and then walk out.
Yeah,
what is that?
Yeah, that's just look. Check it out. You know what's even worse?
What's that?
When you go to a family owned restaurant,
yes,
or it's not a really big corporation, and their bathroom is nasty.
Oh man,
yeah, it's nasty.
But you know what, Chuck? I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Chuck. One day, long time ago, right? I always reference that. Long time ago.
Long time ago.
I mean, I was about 19, 20 years old. All right, so I get up in the morning, right, and I take my girlfriend to work. Yeah, I drop her off at work, right? I drop her off. I'm on my way home. And as a matter of fact, she worked in Berkeley. I'm living in Vallejo, And for y'all that don't know where that is, it's a little distance from there to there.
Right.
So I'm in the car. I'm driving home, right?
Right.
And all of a sudden, my stomach starts to bubble a little bit.
Bubble guts.
A little bit.
The bubble guts.
So I'm driving and I'm thinking I can make it home. I can make it home.
Can't
right?
make it home.
So I'm driving and like on a bicycle, right? When you try to go faster, you stand up and you start pedaling faster.
Right.
So I'm standing up in the car on the gas pedal trying to go faster, right?
Ooh.
So I jump off the freeway and I don't know where or what gas station it was that I stopped at. But I guess I must have blacked out because when I got to the gas station, the lady said, well, I said, give me the key. And she said, what in tarnation? And I said, damn, am I in the South? I mean, where am I this lady from, right? So she give me the key. It's a true story. I go in the bathroom, right? And I go to use the bathroom, man, and the bathroom is nasty. But I was like, I gotta go. So it was the first and only time, dude, I had to stand up. I was glad I had been doing my calf workouts and use the bathroom, and I just had to get that off my chest on this pet peeve because it was some bull crap, man.
Do you know how many people have had similar experiences like that?
Horrible.
Where they had to go. And see, this is why I don't drink milk. I leave milk alone. Any dairy products, I try to stay away from it because of that right there.
But keep your bathrooms clean.
Yeah, we don't do the nasty.
You don't want to have to do
bathroom.
it, but sometimes you have to, man. It's nature call. You got to go.
What y'all think about this pet peeve? Would you go and sit your ass on a dirty toilet?
Oh, no.
Would you do that?
Can't sit down.
No, can't
gotta stand up.
Stand up. Tim?
Yes, sir.
On today's health and wellness, you know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
Because I know he got to go visit the big boy's room. I'm going to take them in the kitchen and show them the smoothie that I make every single morning.
Finally.
We're going to do this. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have the assistance of my little comrade.
Sounds good to
and
me.
And then
man.
after that, we're going to go straight to the photo album that I'm going to kick off. And I'm proud to kick this one off, brother.
Hey, I'm ready to do it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go in here and blow up this restroom.
Wait, man, that's TMI, man. That's TMI. See how clean I kept it? See, and he got his hair cut, and he's still angry. See?
No, I mean, I got some dynamite. I'm going to go blow up the restroom.
Okay.
That pissed me off this morning,
Okay,
man.
yeah, we can't. Okay, I get it. Check this out, y'all. We're going to go like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What's up, y'all? Look, I got my assistant. Mm-hmm. You my assistant for today? Mm-hmm. All right, check it out. Look, I've been getting emails and all kinds of requests to show you how I make my smoothie, right? I get questions on where do I get my energy from? What do I do for the agility? What do I do? I'm going to tell you what I do every single morning. You made a smoothie this morning, huh?
Yes.
What'd you put in it?
Mango, ice, fresh orange juice, and then milk.
I like that. That's dope. Me, I'm more mature, so I do mine a little different. The first thing that I do, now see Zaya, I'm telling you, man, she's dope. She does her own cooking, she does her own smoothies, but she's very creative, very creative. Since I've introduced her to like eating different, like one thing about my babies, man, is we don't do a lot of fast food, and actually none really, but we like to put nutritious things in our bodies, and since I've made them aware of that, they sleep better, temperament's different, everything's different. So, first thing we're going to do, what I do is good old oatmeal. Remember what I said about the oatmeal? And here's how I do it. I normally use a half a cup, but sometimes I just go by memory, and I put the oatmeal in here, right? And I fill the oatmeal up about right here. Now, you're wondering, is that going to be a gritty taste? Absolutely not. I have what they call the NutriBullet right here. It's probably the only product I'm going to be promoting right now until they pay me. But we got the NutriBullet right here. And put the oatmeal box over there so the camera can see. Take your blade.
Put your blade on.
Oh, here go the blade right here. Get the blade.
And then put it on. And then blend it.
And then blend it. All right. See that? Yeah. A nice powder. Mm-hmm. This is dope. Now, see, this is a lot of oatmeal. So, what I'm more than likely do, because I don't want to be oversaturated with oatmeal, I'll probably take a little bit of it, and I'm going to use it tomorrow, so I can put it in something like, I'm going to borrow Octavian's thing. So, I can put it in something like this, just a little bit, all right? Mm-hmm. So, that's about enough oatmeal right there. So, as you can see, it looks like a protein. Good thinking, Zaya.
There we go.
You go, baby. So look, right here, looks like a protein powder, and it's going to blend just like one. You're not going to taste the grit in it. So, the next thing I do is spinach. All right, you get the spinach. It's already washed, Put it in there. All right, right there, spinach.
Yep.
Now, what we do next? See this right here? These are blueberries, right? But these are blueberry extract. These last a little longer, but it's real extracted blueberries right here. So, if I don't use real blueberries, I use just, see that much?
That much.
Bam, right there.
Bam,
all right?
right there.
And with the assistance of my assistant, take a little bit of that avocado. Just check it out, y'all. Avocado. Just there you go. Just like that.
Like this.
No, you're good. Put it right here. Put it right there. Give me a little bit more. Let me have a little more avocado.
That much?
That much you do. All right. A little teeny more.
So like 3 scoops.
Yep, 3 scoops. See that?
3 scoops
avocado. Now you're wondering how this is going to taste, right? So this is what I do every day. Now it normally takes me quicker, but I'm letting you guys see how I put it together. Because normally I have everything like ready. It's one good thing to what they call food prep your smoothie stuff. So I normally food prep it, put it in the bag, put it in the refrigerator, boom, whatever I add to it, right? Now, What else are we missing?
This one. Okay. This
Milk
is
Thizzle.
Milk Thizzle and then macaroon.
And then, yep, Milk Thizzle. And then macaroon. Milk Thizzle, macaroon. Milk Thizzle is good for the cleansing of the liver, the kidneys, everything. Just a little small. The teaspoon is very little. Milk Thizzle. And then the macaroon. Fellas, y'all gonna love this. Look up the macaroon and what it does for the male anatomy. All right. So, and then you pour that in there. That's my vegan protein powder, y'all. Now, see that right there?
Yep.
That's a multivitamin, but it's a small. I only took a half of it. Put it in there. Why? Because the vegan protein powder has minerals in it and everything else, and that's just half of my multivitamin. All right. So we put the banana in there. Now, if you notice, I don't have a lot of sugar in here, right? So you're wondering how this is going to taste. Remember, I do this very, very quickly.
How many?
There's a banana. All right. Now
this
peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of peanut butter. Right here, right here, right here, right here. This is real peanut butter, y'all. This is not that fake peanut butter that you see in the grocery store. Real peanut butter from real peanuts. All right. Now, you ready to pour the water in there, huh?
Yeah.
Some people use
Milk.
almond milk. Some people use. We stay away from dairy. No dairy here. If we use any milk, it's almond milk. Me, I just use water. All right. But before I use the water,
Ice.
put some ice in there. Ice, 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 ice.
Ice, 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 ice,
Mm-hmm.
ice.
Ice, 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 ice.
And then we'll fill it back up.
Yep, we're gonna fill it back up. Put some ice in there. And then you pour that in there.
And then add your water.
Add my water. Keep going.
The whole thing?
Keep going. Right there. Now, here's the cool part about it. Since I don't have a lot of sugar in here already, and if you notice, I didn't put any real fruit in here. I put, normally I could put some strawberries in there.
We have strawberries.
You want some strawberries? You want to put some strawberries in there?
Yeah.
All right, give me 3.
3.
3 strawberries.
This one's already open.
Yep. That'll work. So we're going to grab 3 strawberries. And I wash them with everything on it. And watch this. Hold on. 3 strawberries right here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Strawberries are clean. You notice everything right here? Put it right there. Now, strawberries, that's probably the only big sugar I have in here, strawberries. But what I do is I kick it up. This is non-concentrated pineapple juice. Now watch how much I use. That's it. Just to sweeten it up a little bit. And then I take my blender,
And
put it in here. And then, what do we do?
blend it.
Blend it. And there you have it.
Nice smoothie.
Breakfast smoothie, homemade, nutritious, vitamins, minerals, everything you need. Normally, ladies and gentlemen, again, I normally have everything, prepackaged so I can just throw it in there. I just want to show y'all how I do it. I have my lovely assistant right here, my baby right here. I love you, Zaya.
Love you too.
And we're gonna, I'm gonna let Zaya loose. I'm gonna let her loose. And when I mean let her loose, I'm gonna let her loose in this kitchen, man. And she's gonna show y'all how to make some smoothies real soon, all right? But for now, this is what I make every single morning, ladies and gentlemen. Every single morning. Now you know where I get my energy from, my agility from. This is good for memory, everything, your whole entire just nutritious self, all right? Peace. Man, today's photo album feature is a duo team, man, that has paved the way for a lot of producers of today, man. And these guys, man, are responsible for hits from like the OJs, Teddy Pendergrass, Patti LaBelle. They have done a lot. The Jacksons.
Wow.
All of these cats, man. And these guys are known as Mr. Leon Huff and Kenneth Gamble, man.
All right.
And the sound of Philadelphia, man, is responsible for a lot of hits, y'all. And any musician of today, any musician, man, who are actual producers, and I'm not talking about just no disrespect to the beat makers, no disrespect at all, but beat makers and musicians, they are a total different world, all right? Musicians, man, we get in there, we do it. I'm a musician. My friends are musicians. I'm involved in 2 organizations, man, that are just fluent, incredible musicians, man, that know exactly what I'm talking about. And these guys, man, Mr. Leon Huff, Kenneth Gamble, are responsible for so many different hits, man. And I'm going to put my glasses on. Kenneth Gamble, born August 11th, 1943. Born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And Leon Huff, born April 8th, 1942. Camden, New Jersey, are an American songwriting and production team credited for developing the Philadelphia soul music genre, also known as the Philly sound of the 1970s. And in addition to forming their own label, Philadelphia International Records, Gamble and Huff have written and produced 175 gold and platinum records, earning them an introduction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the non-performer category in March 2008. These dudes, man, I had the pleasure of meeting Eddie Levert. I got a picture with Eddie Levert that I'm posting right now. Eddie Levert, my first question to him when I met him in downtown Oakland, I said, what was it like working with Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff? And Mr. Levert said to me, it was incredible. He said it was one of the most incredible experiences that he's had, man, to be in the studio with these guys, how professional they are. So I'm always telling the youngsters, man, and the today's producers, I get this question all the time. Who do you look up to? Who do you kind of try to mimic? You know, everybody mimics somebody. When I'm on that stage, man, me being a Charlie Wilson fanatic, me being a James Brown fanatic, me being even a Jodeci fanatic, man, I try to mesh all of these from the younger generation to the more mature generation. I try to mesh it all together. So you're going to see a little bit of Charlie. You're going to see a little bit of these different dudes in me when I'm on that stage.
Well, the thing about Gamble and Huff, Chuck, is that they didn't come up in a time where the producers' faces were always being shown.
That's right.
So right now,
That's
I mean,
right.
a lot of these producers and songwriters, you know who they are because they're on the screen. You know,
That's right, man.
They're talked about. These guys were so strong and produced and wrote for so many people, but I don't feel they get their just due just because they weren't seen, you know, like a lot of these producers are today, you know, but the talent was tremendous, and a lot of your favorite songs, your parents' favorite songs, the old school songs that you like, you know, were produced by these guys.
Oh, man, there were songs, man, that I hear on the radio now, or not even on the radio, that I hear it, and it hits me now, because this part didn't hit me till about maybe 10 years ago. The songs that I was listening to was Leon Huff and Kenneth Gamble. There's one by the Jacksons, let me show you the way to go. And you got Backstabbers, Leon Huff, Kenneth Gamble, all those guys, man. So look, we want to bring them into the Fokus family photo album, man.
Definitely. Peace and blessings to you guys as family, and the families of
them. Them, man. Thank you so much for the contribution that you have made to music. Thank you so much, Mr. Leon Huff and Kenneth Gamble, for all you do, all you have done, and the influence, man, that you have given on a lot of producers.
And welcome to the Fokus family.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button below and stay focused on the Family Podcast and get your Fokus Family fashions right here.
Also, you can go to FocusFamily.com and catch us both individually on social media. I'm Timothy Bridges 5 on Instagram and Facebook.
And you can catch me on all social media platforms, Chuck Lounge, as well as ChuckLounge.com. And don't forget, tune in to the ELO Global, every level of empowerment for your health, wellness, and wealth journey. I'm Chuck Lounge.
And I'm Tim B. And never forget that
Family only keeps us strong.
Till next time.
Yes, sir.